Good day, welcome to the Procon YouTube channel. My name is Johan du Plessis. In this video, we will look at two-dimensional beam analysis in Procon's frame. On screen, you can see the beam that we'll be analyzing today. So first, you'll open the Procon CalcPad, you'll go to the Analysis tab and open Frame Analysis. Because this is going to be a 2D analysis, we can set the domain to a XY plane. It's simply going to be a plane frame. We'll leave the analysis on linear and we'll use the standard MCAL solver to solve this problem. Going to the Input tab, we'll say that we do not want to add the own weight to this analysis because we will add our own loads. Right, firstly we'll have to add some nodes. You'll see on your screen we can see the 3 dimensions, and we only want to work in one plane. I'm going to look from the positive z-axis, and I like to switch to an orthogonal projection, but this doesn't matter, you can do as you choose. Okay, and for the nodes, we will be using 5 nodes. For the first node, I won't enter any values in the X and the Y columns. If there are no values entered, the program will assume 0. With my nodes defined, I can go and add some beam sections. Let's look at the section database, and I'm going to choose a 203 by 133 by 25 I-beam. We'll simply call this beam. You'll see that the default material is 350W steel, and I'm happy with that. For the beam definition, the beam is going to run from node 1 through to node number 5. I'm going to use the shorthand method to define this beam. I can put on my 3D view to see the way the beam has been orientated. Next up, we'll put in the supports. Node number 1 will have a fixed support. Node number 3 will only have a support in the Y direction. And the same thing for node number 5. So I'm not going to fill in anything there. It will take the value in the cell above. Next up, we'll put in some beam loads. So that will be load case 1. And it will be on beam element 1, 2 to 3. It's going to be in the Y direction with a value of 10 kilonewton per meter downward. Next up, we want to put in some point loads. That's going to be also load case 1 at node 4. It's going to be 50 kilonewton downward. Okay, and we said we're not going to add own weight to the structure, so only the loads that we've entered will be considered. Let's just create one load combination, call that load combination A, and we'll only combine those 2 load cases. Next up, we can do the analysis. And once the analysis is completed, we can view the output. Firstly, we see the deflections. We can view the deflection at each node point. Remember that deflections are only calculated at nodal points. So if you want deflections at other points, you need to add more nodes. Then we can see our reactions. And then beam forces and moments. There's obviously no actual force because this is just a beam. We've got our shear forces. And finally, our X moment. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. For more tips and tricks, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.